Hey everybody, Cannibal here. I'm going to show you what it looks like to have a bad night in the game. So our friend here, Don Sonnen, shout out to the VM Guild. Good guys, but they're going to have a bad night. They're going after Iki Toyo, and Iki Toyo is online. They don't know that. They're going to go ahead and set a mixed rally on him and go after him. He's pretty much, Don Sonnen's a pretty much a maxed account. He might be missing a few artifacts, but he's pretty much a maxed account. All Astra 12 and all that. So he's going to go ahead, and I didn't catch it on video because I was off doing something else, but he got capped. We capped him, and he's sitting in the prison. So Don Sonnen is in the prison of Ikitoyo, and of course, they had just won the kingdom, so they were feeling pretty good about things. And the alt for Don Sonnen, called Sonnen, comes over, and he's gonna set another rally. It was a pretty good hit the first time. Caught him out of gear or out of talents, and they got him for a good hit. So he probably thinks he's offline, so he's going to go ahead and set another rally on him here with this other account. Now the alt account is pretty strong too. You know, it's not max, but it's a darn strong rally lead account. So he's going to go ahead and start walking, and we'll see what happens when the second rally comes in here on Ikitoyo, and they're already starting to spam and kind of try to get on the off chance that he is actually sleeping. Here comes the walk, and it is capped again. So that makes 2 in the prison. So yeah, so both the big guy and his alt account are both sitting in the prison for with our guy, and at this point we're thinking, well, okay, they just won the kingdom recently, so it's looking a little dodgy. What are they going to do here? If they set another rally, which they did, and Desco is also a really strong account. At this point we decided, okay, taking 3 hits, let's port. They probably already know that he's online, so let's go ahead and port away. And we're thinking, okay, well, they're probably gonna do a pardon at this point, because they don't want their big champ, to have him in his alt account and their other strong rally lead to be in the prison all at once. So we're thinking, okay, there's gonna be a pardon, and indeed. There was, but I went ahead and while they had the rally running, I went ahead and reinforced our guildmate, and then I went over and to one of the prisoners I was holding. I knew that it was a dormant castle that I'd been renewing, so I went ahead and dropped off my one of my leaders there, thinking that if they do go ahead and do a pardon, I'll just come and pick him up in a few minutes. So I dropped him off, and then I ported away so that nobody, hoping that nobody saw what I did, and then I went back to the side of my guy. The rally was still going at that point, and waiting for the rally to start running, and then. But then I decided, I'm going to go scout him before, if he is going to send the rally. As soon as I ported over there, he canceled, and they did a pardon. So there goes the pardon, and just because I knew that was going to happen, I just ported back to my drop-off point, went and picked up my leader again, and within like 20 seconds of them doing the pardon, I've got the guy back in my prison. So I went back and just showed them that their pardon worked really well, and I just wanted to make sure that they understood that their pardon was really very useful. So that's my way of saying neener. So that's so there we go. That happened, and a few minutes later, all the prisoners are still walking around the kingdom. The overlord of the kingdom, Luffy, is waiting for a prisoner to arrive at this castle sitting on this island. Now I play on PC, and I've told you this before. I have a timer running on my desktop, and I time things when they going on in the kingdom. So I've synced a timer to this, and I started walking to be there right on time. Meanwhile, Don Sonnen ports next to me. Luffy's going. I've timed this, I think, perfectly, so that I will arrive at the same time this leader arrives, and we'll see what happens. So here I come. Here comes the leader. You see it coming in. Luffy's trying to get there as well. I get there first, burn it, and I get the leader. So I beat both the Max Champ and the Overlord. Grab the leader, give them the sign, and they get annoyed with me, which is what you want to have happen. So bad timing on their part. That's okay. That's why I use a timer app, and I try to time these things so that I'm on time when all this happens. So now that is the second thing that happened within a very short period of time. The next thing that happened is Don Sonnen, the Max Champ that we talked about. They started a rally on this castle. I started a rally, seeing that they were going to do it. I'm about to walk in 1:37. They've got they've set a rally on me, hoping to catch me while my leader is away, hitting this Luki castle that I've got a rally set on. They had a rally first. I set a rally second. I'm gonna go in. I've got range going into to this castle. I've got a minute and something. They've got 40 seconds, 30 seconds at this point, but he's got a timer going. You can see the slow tracks going into Don Sonnen. He's got a timer going so that when I start walking, he's going to speed in his timer, and there's my walk. I go ahead and hit, and see him speeding in his timer. I I speed back my leader with 3 50% speed boosts before he gets there. And I don't think he even saw me get there, or else he would have canceled. He hits me and does almost no damage to me, and I cap him. And the beauty of it is that they've already done the pardon, so I get to keep that leader. Of course, he took the mushroom right away, but and they asked they wanted to see if I'd give it back. I said no, I'm going to keep it. So I captured the leader, kept it for a bit. They gave him a small vacation. Did hardly any damage to me. That was a good test to get hit by a max account. But yeah, he ended up in the prison. Took a mini vacation, and all is good. So hey, thanks for coming. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. We'll make some more videos for you. Thanks for coming.